Right, come on, stop getting out, stop getting in bed. Come on, up we get, we're going. So it's 12 o'clock at night, it's 20 to 12, and we're just on our way out for some Milky Way hunting. Neither of us have really ever done it before, we don't have a clue what we're doing, but she keeps trying to get back in bed. Every opportunity she gets, she is just lying down, but I'm making her come out, because we are going to go stargazing, and we're going to find that Milky Way, because the forecast is good. Shall we just go?
Let's do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's go.
Let's just
Before
go.
I get back into bed again.
Yes, before we get back in bed. Come on, let's go. Our house looks like the Royal Mail sorting office at the moment.
Sorry.
Because Laura had a quite sizable order, which was great, but not great for our front room. So according to the photographer's ephemeris, today's moon is a waxing crescent, which means, oopsie daisy, which means that it's a crescent and it's waxing. Most important thing is I've got my head torch so we can see what we're doing. So come on, let's go.
Ready?
Let's get out of here.
Miss J. Snowdon.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Let's go and climb Snowdon to find Jay Snowdon.
You got the keys?
Yeah. Have I? You want to hear that jingle jangle?
Yeah.
Right, so we've just arrived at British Camp. Now, I came up here about a month, 2 months ago. Probably longer than that actually, because it was really cold when I came up here, and now, in fact, I don't think I've been up the Malverns since that night. And I managed to get some quite cool stuff, and I want to try and get something a bit different, but we can't find any of the car parks that are open. So we might have to get the classic shot of the steps going into the rest of the Malverns, but who knows. Anyway, so you won't be able to see Laura now, but Laura is absolutely petrified, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Every little noise is making a jump. But the stars are out, believe me. I can feel like I can see every single star in the sky. There's not a cloud, so it's perfect conditions. So shall we carry on?
Yes, please.
Right, we'll have to turn it off because I can't see a thing.
Sorry.
So this is where I did that famous photo from. These steps here. Top of British Camp, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's a good feeling. Find a composition. I've got to stop hanging around with you. You're literally jumping at my camera strap. You're just scaring yourself. This is going to be good video.
I just want to get back in the car.
Yeah.
Lock all the doors.
Just that the bogeyman isn't around.
Shut up.
Only joking. 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're still up creating content for you guys. So we're hardcore, but now it's time for bed.
Yeah, I'm really tired.
Yeah, that was good, but we didn't find the Milky Way. Did you find the Milky Way? We didn't find the Milky Way. We found a lot of stars, but to be honest, when it comes to the Milky Way, I ain't got a clue, because...
Sorry, you carry on.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say the stars were absolutely epic. Like,
Yeah.
I've never just sat and stared up when it's been pitch black.
We had a proper hippie moment
It
about
was
20 minutes
cool.
ago. We both just laid down and looked at the stars. And it was quite a nice little moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really like that.
And it doesn't matter about photography, it's just all about... I don't want to sound like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Beach.
This is just the kind of pretentious bullshit the Americans always say to French girls, so they can sleep with them.
But you look at
yeah.
all those stars and it's like, man, astrophotography is so cool. You get so philosophical because you can look at all them stars all day and you think, wow, this is just mega. Anyway, it's time to go home now, and we're going to have to see if we've got any photos in the morning. Here we go. We've got this photo our kid is Instagramming. So that looks kind of cool. So yeah, we'll see. What I actually did was I used the 85 1.4, but that was me hitting the... I can see that you're nervous. That was me hitting the...
Unlock the doors.
hitting the steering wheel. So what I did, I got the 85 1.4 out, and because it's got such a, you will never get anything, or you'll never get everything in focus with the 85 1.4, and even at f16 it's impossible. And what I tried to do a bit of focus stacking, but because I couldn't see the side of the camera and what I was focusing to, I just had to guess. And I don't know if that one's going to come out, but if I can make it work, that photo we've just shot of Laura on the top of the steps is gonna look awesome. It's so good that I think we might even get that one printed if it comes out. But anyway, we're gonna go to bed now because I'm talking shit. So we'll see you in the morning and we'll see how we go. Right, good night.
Good night.
Good night. So that shoot was a lot of fun, and I think the shot that I managed to get with Laura is maybe one of my favourites that I've taken all year. And to say that I kind of had to do a little bit of guesswork to get the job done, to get the shot, then makes it even more sweeter for me, really. With a lot of my photographs, they're executed properly as they should be because I can see what I'm doing. Every now and again, as you all know, and please leave me a comment for your favourite ever photograph that you have done with this technique, I just winged it. I just kind of guessed. I looked at the barrel, the lens, the focus, what do you call that, readout, and I just had to guess. I had to guess how many metres away Laura was standing from me because I couldn't focus on her. Now what I should have done, in hindsight, which is a fabulous thing by the way, how in hindsight, is I should have asked Laura to light herself with some sort of torchlight with her mobile phone so I could take an accurate focus distance and then lock the focus in. Whereas instead what I did was I sort of calculated how many metres away it was, process of elimination. I did take 4 or 5, thinking, right, that's too far, that's too close, that must be somewhere in the middle. But yeah, that's what I should have done. And also, I need to take, Laura had the head torch on, as you can see, but I need to take something to light up my camera so I can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm thinking of taking the LED strip light with me next time to give me, not only so I can see what I'm doing, but so you can see me if I need to record myself. And in terms of the Milky Way, I missed it. We missed it. And I know we were sort of tongue-in-cheek joking about we were going to go see the Milky Way, but in the back of my mind I knew that we weren't going to see it anyway for 2 reasons. First of all, the light pollution in Malvern is quite abundant. There's a lot of it. From all areas, from Gloucestershire to the south and the south east, and then you've got we've got Hereford over to the southwest. North we've got Birmingham, we've got Worcester and Malvern immediately around the hills, so it's very difficult to find a really dark part of the Malverns. And seeing the Milky Way from the Malvern Hills is going to be quite difficult to capture, I think. Again, I think I might have missed my opportunity now until at least another 3 weeks, until we start to get that new moon phase. But that being said, I think when that happens, I might chase the Milky Way a little bit further into the darker areas of the UK. Might even think about heading down to Wales if the forecast is good. Brecon Beacons isn't too far, so that might be something I'd like to try. And again, the timing was wrong. I now realise that the Milky Way, the best chance I have to see that are really in the early hours, so around about 3, 4, 4:30 AM, when the sun is starting to come up. That's the best chance that I would have got. Now I didn't have that because I didn't have any apps. Now there is one app that everyone keeps waxing lyrical about, which I don't have, which is called Photo Pills, which sounds like it makes your life so much easier if you are a star chaser and a Milky Way chaser. So I think that's a must-have. Will I buy it? It's a tenner. It's a couple or 2 or 3 beers. I don't know. Should I get it? Maybe I will. Let me know, please leave me a comment if you've got photo pills and if you'd recommend it. I've read a few blogs and I've read other people saying that if you do want to shoot the Milky Way and the stars, then you have to have photo pills. So I've heard of another one called Stellarium, which seems to have got good reviews. And yeah, so let me know if you'd swear by an app where you can calculate or find the Milky Way. Like I've always said, don't jump on me. I am an amateur when it comes to astro stuff, and I don't really know a fat lot about it. So occasionally you'll see these vlogs. Every so often I'll probably head out, shoot the stars, see what I can get, because it is an area of photography I'd really like to improve on. So last Monday's episode I made with Jen Marino, which was a long video, has seemed to go down really, really well, and I really enjoyed sort of interviewing and chatting, having a really in-depth conversation about photography. So that is something I really want to start to include on the channel. And again, tell me if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if it was too long, if it wasn't long enough. And what I want to do, I want to try and get more photographers on the channel and across various sectors of photography, so you guys can see what professionals and you people who are doing really good work all over the country, maybe even all over the world, are doing. So that is my idea, and also we need a name for it. So if you can think of a name for these chats on a Monday to replace the word miscellaneous, then let me know, because I can't think of anything. But yeah, let me know either in the comments or on Twitter, because I don't know what to call them. So, and if I like your idea, I'll run with it. So thanks for watching this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you like the photo. I'm really pleased with this. Again, I'm a novice when it comes to astrophotography, and I'm really pleased with what I managed to get. So 85mm on my full frame 6D, and that's all. No filters, no polarizers, no anything, no nothing like that. All we used was a head torch and a girlfriend. That's all we did. Thanks for watching, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you for next Monday on the Miscellaneous Monday, and you know what to do. Tell your friends, folks. La